Welcome into the Beachside Blitz. I am your host, Patricia Caputo, and to get started on today's show, we have our first segment of Seaside Sit Downs. And joining me today is Andrew Ewing, who is a Cape May native and has a disc golf course in the area. So, Andrew, thanks for joining us.
Glad to be here.
So, first off, for those who might not know about disc golf or might not be educated about disc golf, what, in your words, is disc golf?
So disc golfing, it's a very similar concept to traditional golf, but instead of using a club and a ball, you're strictly throwing different frisbees. And eventually to get into the basket, which was basically the hole in a ball golf.
And you have a disc golf course in the area. So what encouraged you to go out and say, I'm going to create a disc golf course?
Um, it was really just I was getting into it pretty seriously, and a lot of my friends do it, and I was really just trying to get better, and I figured having the course at my house would be a good way to practice a lot.
And what got you into disc golf? You mentioned how you were getting into it pretty seriously. What led you to that point?
Um, so the first time I ever played was with my younger brother up in the Poconos.
Mm.
And I wasn't that serious about it. Liked it. That was probably almost 20 years ago. And then as I got older, a bunch of my friends, they're really into it too. So I picked it back up, really got really heavy into it, hanging out with buddies. That's pretty much it.
I love it. And with this disc golf course that you've created here at your house, you've also opened it up so that people can come and can play. So what types of courses, quote unquote, do you offer? Like I know you said there's some maybe night courses and then some other ones in the morning as well.
So I have the course is there's like a global registry of all the disc golf courses in the whole world. So I signed myself up for that. And then everybody can see if they search the area, they'll see that my course is popping up. And really, it's not a different course that we're doing at the nighttime or whatever. It's the same course. We just do whatever we like. If you want to do it at night, I have all that. We'll do it at night. In the snow, go out in the snow, all that. So it's really just like the one course, but we have a lot of fun with it. We'll play different holes that aren't actually part of the course. We'll just make up stuff to try different lines, do different throws, all different stuff.
That's awesome. And you have the glow in the dark frisbees for night, is that right?
Yes.
And
So
then
you
the
put a you
go
put a
ahead.
light on the basket so you can see where you're going to go to, and then you have a special flashlight that charges up certain frisbees so they glow in the dark. And it's really a lot of fun seeing them flying at night, glowing in the dark.
Yeah, I can imagine. That's awesome. And then with the snow aspect of it all, what challenges does that kind of propose? How do you maneuver around the snow?
So with the snow, it's a very unique situation because the frisbees will actually go under the snow when you throw it, and you could lose it instantly. So what we do in the snow is we'll take a piece of tape and tape on a ribbon like you would put on a birthday present,
Okay.
4 foot long piece of thin ribbon taped to the frisbee, and then it'll stick out of the snow, and then you can see it.
That's awesome. That's a great
Yeah.
idea because I've seen a lot of great reviews about people who love disc golf going to your course and saying he's so friendly and everything's so great. So with that, with you, how is it set up? Because also you have to be free, right? Because you also go
Yeah.
around with them. So if someone says, I'm going to go to your disc golf course, what does that look like for them?
So initially they reach out to me. I have my phone number listed. They'll reach out to me, either call or text, and say, "Hey, I'll be in the area during this time. Can we figure out a time during then when we could get together and play?" So since it is a private property, I do have to play with each player. So every single person that's been here, I have played the whole round of golf with. Um, So it's really cool to getting to know people like that as well. And really, the disc golf community is everybody's pretty nice, very like-minded.
And when I've read those interviews, I've also heard that your dog maybe comes along.
Oh, the dog's always there.
What's the dog's name?
That's Wilma.
Wilma. We're doing this over video, so we see Wilma. Is that her name?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. So
So
yeah, that's what a
Wilma,
lot of people said that.
she loves to play. She loves to go along. I trained her to not touch the frisbees, so she's not so she doesn't just like damage the frisbees. So she loves to come, and I love having her. She loves it.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that was what I was gonna ask is how does she stay away? Because I feel like you'd want to run in that dog nature to a frisbee.
I've trained her from a very young age. I've had her whole life, so I've trained her from a very young age that she doesn't play with the frisbees.
That's awesome. I love
Yep.
it. And
hmm
to go back to when you started this course, what did it look like creating it in your backyard? Like, what was that process to get to where you are now?
Um, it really, it kind of was an easy process, to be honest with you. I had a few of the baskets already. A couple of my good friends donated some, and I kind of just went out there and put them in different places that I thought would work out great. A lot of them have changed since the first iteration. Um, but yeah, it was just walking around, see what looks good, and test it out.
I love it. And
Yep.
similar to golf, I mean, at least when I play, you lose a lot of golf balls. You go through a lot. So I haven't played disc golf as much, but is it the same process? Like, are there some frisbees that just aren't coming back?
Oh yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. I've lost a lot of them, and they cost a lot more than one golf ball.
Right.
So it kind of hurts when you lose that special one. It goes in the water. You'll never get it.
Now,
So it happens a lot.
but because you're on your property, is there ever a like a search and rescue, so to speak, for some of these?
Oh yeah. So I'll have people over and we'll just all go searching for all the frisbees we've all lost. We won't even play. We'll just go out, get the hedge clippers out and go through the thorns, and we do that all the time.
What's the success rate on that?
Oh my gosh. Not good.
Really? Okay.
Really. Sometimes you don't know where it goes because you're throwing it sometimes 100 yards through the woods
Right.
and you don't know where it lands.
Hmm.
And I've lost quite a few even on the property here.
Right. Still worth a shot
Yeah.
though. Trying.
Yes, exactly.
So, if you're going to play disc golf, if someone hasn't played, how many frisbees would you suggest them bringing so they can make it through the course?
So I would say that really depends on the skill level of the player. Once you get better, you're definitely going to want more options. For instance, I personally carry 20 different ones every time I go. I would recommend somebody that's maybe just getting into it, bring two or three.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
explain the different types of frisbees as well.
So it's very interesting because they use similar terminology as golf. So the one that you would use for the shortest shot that's going to the basket is called a putter,
Okay.
and that's it's made so it will go into the basket much better than say the high speed driver that you would throw off the tee because it's all depending on the shape of the edge of the frisbee. So if it's a very blunt shape, it's going to go slower. The high speed drivers have a very sharp edge.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
And now are there pars to these
Oh
balls
yeah.
as well? Okay.
Yep. So on my course personally, I only have par threes.
Wow.
Um, there's three is typically the lowest it's going to be. There's no real par twos anywhere. Um, but they go up to par fives. I've seen a par five before, but that's pretty much the extent of it. So it's very similar to the golf in that regard as well.
That's great. And for those who probably don't know, because I didn't know this, it is called the Tree Farm. Is that right?
The Tree Farm is the name. Yep.
And was that name already set in stone, or what was the reasoning for that?
Um, no, it wasn't anything. I just thought it was a good homage to what the property has been used for. Um, so for the past 40 years, it's been used to grow Christmas trees on.
That's awesome.
So I figured, why not call it the Tree Farm? We've been on this property. My family has been on this property over 120 years.
Wow.
Yep.
That's great. So are you all still selling Christmas trees or not anymore?
So interestingly, we just planted 100 new little ones that'll be ready to go in 2 or 3 years.
Wow, that's great.
So we haven't sold any. A lot of them are too big currently, but we just did a brand new planting, and yeah, we're getting back into it.
So you never have any trouble during Christmas time, I guess.
Oh, I could have 10 trees if I
Yeah,
wanted.
there you go. You have a lot to decorate. So
Yep.
I guess maybe that will help if you have some lights on the trees and then you lose your frisbees. Maybe, probably not, but
Well, I've cut one. It was Christmas time. I was cutting a tree down. Didn't think there was any frisbees in it. It fell down. Three of them popped out.
no way.
Couldn't
None
even see
fell,
them.
none fell on you though, right?
No, no, no.
Okay, good. That is good. Oh my gosh. So they do get stuck in these Christmas trees.
Oh, they'll get stuck, really stuck.
Okay, so in 3 years, you might really be in a difficult situation when they all grow.
Yeah, it could get bad.
It could get dicey. You might need a lot of ribbons for that. I don't know if
Yeah,
that will
yeah.
help them stand out or not, but as you go on, as we wrap
Mhm.
this up, what are your future plans for this course?
So basically, my future plans, I right now I have 12 holes. I want it to be a full 18. That's really the end goal. Um, and I'd love to have it more of on the public side and less of the so much private. I feel like once it's fully established, I could definitely transition into a more of a public style course where you can come and not have me playing them every round with everybody. So it'll be more accessible. That's what I'm kind of getting at.
And
Um, and that's it, pretty much.
and what does getting to that point look like? Are there certain steps or something that you might have to take to get to that point?
Well, there's quite a bit of land that's far too densely overgrown to actually play the sport through, but it's there. So it's going to take a lot of cleaning up the property, getting rid of some smaller trees that are in the way, and there's a million thorns. It's really like just cutting all the thorns out. That's going to be the worst part.
Gotcha, right. Cutting
Yeah.
some thorns, maybe finding some other frisbees. Really gonna have to use some big gloves
Yep. Yep.
to make sure. But we'll definitely be keeping up on your journey with all of that on the tree farm right here
Cool.
in Lower Township. Technically, is that what it is?
Oh yeah, Lower Township. Yep.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, for
It's
every
in Cold Spring is what they call it, but I just put Cape May on my address.
yeah, perfect. Just for all the disc golf lovers out there, if they want to look it up, they know where it is. It's quick and easy at the tree farm. And yeah, you can play with Andrew and his dog.
And Wilma,
Yeah, there you go. So it seems like a pretty good deal. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for joining me on Seaside Sit Downs. I really appreciate it.
you're welcome. I'm happy you asked me to do it. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, of course. All right, we'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.